Good morning, everyone. I'm thinking we'll probably keep this vlog fairly short because we also had sort of a short upload week, so I guess the purpose of this vlog is really not so much to talk about what happened or not to talk about future plans, but to talk about what actually happened during this past week. So, I had some family stuff to do over the last weekend, so what I did was I filmed and recorded everything on Thursday, uploaded it over the weekend, and then I came back on Monday, was still kind of out of it. I had to focus a little bit on school. There's also midterms going right now, which was also an ongoing theme of this week, and a huge portion of where my time has been going. But on Tuesday, when I finally did have some time, I decided that I wanted to record something, and when I sat down to do so, I remembered that I pretty much can't. I have to be doing it on my laptop again, which is a much less capable recording device than my desktop computer is. So anyways, on Tuesday, I decided that I had some more time. I decided to do some more recording, but as I sat down to do so, I realized I would have to do so on my laptop, which sucks donkey dick. It's really not good for recording, and frankly, I'm surprised that I've been using it for so long, especially now that I have my desktop computer, but I would have to do that on my laptop because my desktop has been giving me a lot of technical problems. Namely, it wasn't detecting a lot of RAM. It said I only had a little bit under 4 gigabytes when I had 16 installed. So I got that problem figured out. It turns I was using a 32-bit version of Windows instead of a 64-bit version of Windows, which sucks. Long story short, so I went and bought the 64-bit version of Windows, and then I upgraded. It still was only saying 3. I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. I reformatted, and of course that means I had to delete everything on the computer, and it turns out it was finally starting to detect my RAM. So roughly at about Wednesday this last week is when I was able to really start recording episodes with my good computer. On top of that, I still had problems with my router. It kept on crapping out on me. You can tell my keyboard is like the loudest fucking keyboard in the universe. I didn't even realize that until after I'd recorded a couple episodes. So I've already gone out. The one I'm using right now was like silent. It was actually the cheapest one. I was thinking hold on. Gearhead. It's made by Gearhead, and it's, from what I can tell, assuming it holds up, it's great for recording. It's got that tiny little keys, and they're like sort of soft to the touch, so they make like no sound, and it was literally the cheapest keyboard there. Like, I went there to get the quietest keyboard, and it just also happened to be like $5.50. So I got pretty lucky in that department. I've also got on the to-do list, I'm probably going to get around to it today, ordering a quiet mouse so I can stop having all that damn real world influence from sounds going into my videos. It should just be my voice, and that's it. And then on top of that, let us see what else we got here. So I had to reformat, blah blah blah, and then Vegas kept crashing on me. Also, when I was rendering episode 10, I think I tried to render it 3 or 4 times. It would get about an hour into the process and then crash. So all of these reasons sort of added up to why uploading was slow this week. I think I only missed 2 days, which I consider fairly good considering I was pretty much out of it for like 7. But luckily that was because I pre-recorded a lot of stuff, and I'm hoping to do that more, get a lot more pre-recorded, so I'm constantly producing content to the extent that I'm getting, minimum 1, maximum, maybe on weekends, 2 or 3 videos out per day. Speaking of which, I have just last night actually recorded, and speaking of technical problems recorded Black Mesa. We'll see how that goes with uploading and copyrights and stuff. Shouldn't be a problem. And I also want to fairly cover fair use. Everyone always says like, oh man, you need to look into the fair use laws. Like that you can just do. No. Fair use is not a free pass to upload whatever you want. You still have to be uploading a certain type of video for it to be qualified as fair use. Now, a Let's Play, meaning you're talking over the game, is likely to be covered. But certain videos aren't. For example, my BA3 Herps and Derps videos, those things are not covered because I'm not talking. Commentary is a necessary requirement for fair use. Another example of something that, even if you are talking, would be my subject A82E video from my other channel. That's like a script. It's not actual commentary, so that doesn't even qualify under fair use. The only reason I was able to do that is because Minecraft specifically lets you upload YouTube videos. So I'll probably do a whole other rant on this some other time and be a lot more educational, but that's as much as I feel like getting into it at the moment. So like I said, I recorded Black Mesa. I think I'm going to be uploading that in the mornings because that's what I recorded in the mornings. I'm a little bit groggy and out of it, so that should be fun. I'm working on a new intro because the intro to my videos sucks right now. And aside from that, I just want to finish off with this may be well, I don't want to say the last, but I think next week and probably in subsequent weeks, I'm going to be focusing more on more entertaining style of vlog video rather than just these informational ones. Because a lot of these were just sort of designed to start bringing in, you know, everyone that was from my Minecraft Muse channel and sort of welcome you, get you caught up to speed. But I'd also like to essentially practice my vlogging skills, practice my ability to be funny in a format where I can cut out all the bad parts and make these a lot more entertaining than they are right now. But I would like to thank everyone very much for watching. As always, it means a lot, and I will try and always keep you in the loop as much as possible. What I'm doing with my channel, what I'm doing to help it grow, and what I'm doing to have more interaction with you guys in a realistic manner. I had some people add me on Steam and Origin after last week's video, but I'm getting like dozens of messages a day, and long story short, if I talked with everyone, I wouldn't have time to record videos, so don't be surprised if I don't respond. I mean, I really encourage people to add me on Facebook instead of those things. You know, I might do something, so still do that on Steam, Origin, whatever you see my name and feel like adding me, but I'm essentially not making any promises. Like, the best way to talk to me is Facebook, because it's not live, essentially. Like, I can get around to a message after 3 or 4 days. So look forward to some Black Mesa coming out this week. Got some, of course, terra firma and terraria on the way. Terraria on the way. And always, thanks for watching. See you later, guys.